Okay guys, so I'm making this video just before I go to my stag do. I'm getting married this year. I don't really talk about these kind of things on my channel, but I'm basically just I'm about to drive to go to my bachelor's party, stag do, whatever you call it, celebrato, or whatever it's called in Italian. But yeah, just before I thought I went, I would give you guys some wisdom. I'm starting to feel like DeepSeek is actually on par with something like Opus 4.8. And let me just explain to you why I think that's so important. Okay, so I originally built Harbor on Sonnet 3.5, right? And Sonnet 3.5 was good enough for me to make a basic tool that our staff could use to generate content for clients, right? That was where Harbor started. And then probably with Opus 4.5, right? Opus 4.5. So originally what happened with this version of Harbor was it was then sent to a dev team who then created a SaaS product, Harbor, the one that people know and love today. What did I do? So in December 2025, about 8 months ago, Jesus Christ, time flies. So about 8 months ago, I took Harbor, this one here that was built by the dev team from the bare bones that I built with Sonnet 4.5. Sonnet 3.5. I then took that and I recreated the entire system on Next.js and on Convex on my own system so that I could easily update everything for people. This was Opus 4.5, right? Opus 4.8 obviously was again a big improvement. I really liked Opus 4.8. And then obviously there's Opus 5 and there's Fable 5, right? If DeepSeek sits even here, it's worth using, right? Because I already had all of the tools I needed to build anything here, right? In like, I don't know, January 2026, for example. I can't remember when all these models were released. This is from vague memory, right? If DeepSeek has a harness that can perform here or anywhere, it doesn't have to be better than, right? If it's anywhere near these guys, then we should be using it because I had everything I needed to build Harbor, which is a 10,000 a month SaaS now, using Opus 4.5. So it's not actually, you shouldn't always be waiting on the next model to drop to build it what it is that you finally will be able to have the intelligence needed to. But no, stop thinking like that, right? DeepSeek, in my opinion, is already good enough. I think it's probably as good as Opus 4.8, right? I'm not actually sure about the benchmarking, etc., etc. But especially the Pro version, right? I use a lot of Flash just because I enjoy using Flash models. But if you use DeepSeek V4 Pro, the one that they released very, very recently in the last like 2 weeks, it's probably better than Opus 4.8, which means you now have a free open source harness in DeepSeek, right? This is the DeepSeek Harness, which I use inside the terminal, right? All I do, because I've set this up, you can watch my video yesterday if you want a bit more information about this, but all I do is write DeepSeek, it checks if there's an update, and then it starts the web server, right? And then this is my harness. I added my API key inside, I think it was inside settings, or when you first log in, you have to basically set your API key. I use obviously platform.deepseek.ai, right? Platform.deepseek.com, sorry. And then I use this and it works really well, guys. It's extremely cheap. It's extremely effective. Now, one thing that it is missing is the ability to scrape pages properly, which is why I added my Bright Data Scraper Studio skill here, right? Just because I think it's really important for it to be able to read the internet properly. So there are some things you need to do to make this like as good as, for example, Claude Code, or better than Claude Code, for example, with Bright Data Scraper Studio. Now, there's a link for Bright Data in the description and in the pinned comment. These guys are absolute legends, honestly. Not only that, they've made a tool that you can add to any harness that makes it able to scrape the entire internet and read it properly, right? So there is a link for Bright Data in the description and in the pinned comment. There's also a discount code ISS25. You guys get $25 for free, right? And just to be clear, $25 for free is enough to scrape 10,000 pages. Now, most people will never scrape more than 10,000 pages. And if they are, they're probably selling a service. So paying for something like Bright Data is worth it anyway, right? But for $25 using my discount code or my link, you get, I think it's like 10,000 scrapes, if not more. It might be, no, I don't think it's 100,000. It's probably 10,000, maybe 50,000. The maths is a bit, I'm not 100% sure on the maths. I think it's maybe 20,000 scrapes, which is absolutely crazy, right? Because then the amount of things you can do with that is amazing, right? So just to show you guys, what I do is I say like Bright Data Scrape Studio right here. Now this has access to the SERP if I want to do SEO, for example, or it has access to documentation if I want to work on a specific problem or whatever, and I don't think that DeepSeek is capable enough to do the problem on its own. I can say, for example, like find the documentation of this, that, and the other, or I can say like show me, like I said before, for SEO, this thing is an absolute beast. So show me find the SERP for glamping Galway, and then reverse engineer how the top performers are ranking that aren't directory websites like Airbnb, directory or OTA. OTA is online travel agent. It's like Airbnb and Booking.com and stuff. So yeah, this is where things start to get interesting, because you take like a model that is as intelligent as Opus 4.8, but probably 1,000 times cheaper. You give it access to the internet using Bright Data, right? Specific access to the internet. So it has SERP results, so it can do SEO, it can do all of these different things, guys. And I'm starting to think like, how long will I actually pay for Claude Code for? Most people here will get a much better bang for their buck using DeepSeek. And the really cool thing about DeepSeek is it's completely modular. If you want to add a new skill, you want to add a new this, add a new functionality, whatever you want to add, you can code it in, right? It's super easy to add things as well. And I'm just enjoying the experience, honestly. It feels like, because it's open source, like it just feels like I have much more control over what I'm doing, right? And also, like I said before, the amazing thing is just how cheap it is. So, like, just so everyone knows, for production coding, I'm still going to be using Claude Code. I have the budget for it. We can spare $200 a month if it means we have access to the best models. What I'm trying to say is it's no longer 100% necessary to pay for Claude Code. I wouldn't have been saying this 2 weeks ago, right? I would have always said pay for Claude Code. It's the best, etc., etc. But if I was on a budget, I probably wouldn't be paying for Claude Code. And I advise you guys to try something like the DeepSeek API. Now, you can say what you want. You can say I'm a shill. You can say that I'm, you know, just a hype merchant, whatever. But like, I do look into these things. I try to be as honest as I can. And the fact that you can do all of this for like cents on the dollar instead of $200 a month, this is where I would be putting my eggs if I didn't want to pay $200 a month anymore. I am 99% sure that this can create a full-blown SaaS. I think I did do that before. I will do another test just to show you guys what it can actually do. But yeah, 100%, I'm confident that this could build a SaaS for me. One thing I will say is it is slightly verbose, like it does a little bit too much. Well, this is interesting though. It does do a little bit too much research, but if the end research results in something amazing, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, right? Okay, so this is the end result, like I said. Now, this is cents on the dollar because Bright Data is completely free up to $25. And then beyond that, I think it's $1 for 1,000 scrapes or something like that, which is very, very reasonable. And then, DeepSeek is extremely cheap. It's open source. You could be running this yourselves if you wanted as well. So what actually makes them rank Google Business My Profile? Trust EEAT, named owners. Okay, interesting. Real address plus phone, file T island approved. So this is something that we could work on. Geo entity alignment, sure. Topical authority via local content, deep keyword rich internal linking. Counterintuitive defines on-page hygiene is not the gatekeeper here. Yeah, this is quite common. It's normally to do with trust over like on-page signals. Like you can have the best on-page signals in the world, but if they have much more trust, then it's hard to rank at the end of the day. So yeah, guys, I thought I would just talk about this quickly because like I've talked about Claude Code for 2 years now, or has it only been out for a year? Is that possible? It feels like it's been out for my entire life. I think it's only been out. Wait, when? was it like June 2025? When was Claude Code released? June 2025? Oh, February 2025. But nobody really used it until like April, I'm pretty sure. Made generally available, yeah. So May 2025 is when I started talking about Claude Code, and I've been going mad for it ever since. I've always said it's the best harness, but if there's a harness that like works for extremely cheap, extremely efficient, and can still build at the level of Opus 4.8, which is the point of this video, right? Then I honestly kind of rip Claude Code to a certain extent, because if you don't have the budget now, you have an alternative, whereas previously you didn't really have a good, cheap alternative. With all that being said, guys, I'm going to go enjoy my stag weekend. I'll be back on Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. If you are watching all the way to the end of the video, you're an absolute legend. Go and check out Bright Data, guys. They're cooking some stuff over there, and it makes everything much, much more effective. And it gives eyes to the internet for Bright Data, to actual pages, instead of just crappy text kills. Thanks for watching. You're all legends. Peace out.